Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, and we're starting a new section in the Sefer today called Yira, which means fear. And we'll have to see what it means to fear HaKadosh Baruch Hu, whether it's something that should be paralyzing to a person, or it's something that should infuse a person with a greater awareness of Hashem and should catapult us and propel us to do the mitzvahs in a much better way. The root of the building of a person building themselves, who yiras ha'oinish is one's fear of punishment that they are going to receive for doing the wrong thing. Hanikreis b'sar ha'kedoshim, in the holy mystical works, it is called Yira Tatoi. It is the lower level of fear. L'umas yiras hareimamus hanikreis yira Eloi, and then there's the other type of yira, which we're going to eventually have to get to, which is yiras hareimamus, the fear of the exaltedness of the Rabbi Shalom. That is called yira Eloi. That's called the higher level of fear. So the lower level of fear is, I'm afraid of the punishments that are coming. The higher level, which we are aiming and striving to get to, is the fear of Raimamus, the awe, the reverence that I have for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The fear of punishment is broken up into two different categories. Number one, Number one is the punishments that a person is going to receive in the heavens, as we know, called Gehenna, that dark, fiery place down there below, or similar spiritual punishments that a person is going to receive in the heavens. And Beis, the second category, is the punishments that a person is going to receive in this world, with Yisurim, with different types of suffering that they will go through as a result of the mistakes and the sins that a person did here in this world. Let's begin by speaking about the first category. Yisurim v'Shamayim, the punishments that a person is going to receive in Shamayim, in the heavens, in Gehenna, in that fiery place down there, which Chazal speak about in no uncertain terms, is going to be a spiritual suffering that is so painful and eternal, nobody can even fathom what will take place over there. For a person to acquire for themselves this fear of the punishments that are waiting for them in Gehenna, it's very difficult. Why? Because nobody's eyes see Gehenna in this world. You don't see what's going on over there. And therefore we don't have any fear of it. This is the nature of the body, the physical world. You do not normally fear things that you do not see. When you see something frightening, you are afraid of it. If you hear about something that is frightening, you might not fear it. If a person was pure, and his pure neshama is able to see the punishments that are waiting for him in Gehenna, if you had such a pure neshama, you could see it. But however, there's only a few individuals in the world that could actually see such a thing. Through their pure neshamas, they can see what's going on in the heavens. They were only merited to have such a high level after they acquired for themselves the fear of einish, of punishment. This is not the way that we're going to acquire for ourselves the fear of punishment. Meaning, you cannot imagine, you will not be able to see what is going on in Gehenna to be able to be infused with fear of the punishments that are waiting for you. We're not on that level. So what are we going to do then? How do we get to a place where we actually are living with an awareness, a fear that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to punish me in the next world if I do the wrong thing? Ube'emes ikar hasagas yiras ha'inish. The truth is that the main way in which you're going to achieve having the fear of punishment, hu al yidei hakoyach hasichli, is through your powers, your mental powers of intellect and creativity. It's the power to be able to imagine that HaKadosh Baruch has placed inside of our minds. And you have the ability to imagine for yourself what in fact does it look like in Gehenna. And through this, a person will be able to come to a fear of HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the things that He might bring upon us in the world to come in Gehenna, for the mistakes that we made here, down here in this world, in this lifetime. Don't walk away frightened today and go into Shabbos, you're shaking in your boots because of what Gehenna is going to be. We didn't get there yet. We're not discussing. He's not here to frighten us and to scare us and to make us go away from Hashem. It's only to bring us closer to Hashem. When we have a good handle on what Yiras Hashem is all about, Yiras Ha'inish is all about, it's only going to infuse us to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu better. So let's give a few more days to let Him explain things clearly of what this means to have an imagination, to have a vision inside of your mind of what is going to take place for the punishments that are waiting, and how that's going to infuse us in this world to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu better and better every single day. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.